Good afternoon, everyone. This is MatisseBruer, the Director of Racial and Gender Equity Advancement at YWCA South Florida. Today is Tuesday, another Take Action Tuesday. Our topic today, with Halloween right around the corner, is Halloween safety. We are going to be joined by Dr. Tamar Levene of the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital in just a couple minutes. Let's let her join us. Hi, how are you?
Okay, good, thanks. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Same here. Thanks so
And I
much for having
apologize.
me. Sorry, thanks so much for having
Yeah,
me join today.
of course. And I apologize if I pronounced your name incorrectly. If you want to just introduce yourself for us.
No, you got it spot on. So it's Dr. Tamar Levene, and I am one of the pediatric surgeons here at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital with the Division of Pediatric General and Thoracic Surgery.
Wow, it's very impressive. If you wouldn't mind just telling us a little bit about what we can do to keep our kids safe this Halloween, what particular things are important to look out for, what some common, injuries or issues might be. I think, I think we might have lost. Oh no. All right, let's try that again, folks.
There's some technical issues. I think, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so one of my responsibilities as a pediatric surgeon is actually to cover for pediatric trauma. So kids who are injured and come in through our emergency room, I have the privilege or opportunity to be able to help take care of them. So one of the reasons that I wanted to be here today and to join you all is because we know that Halloween night is actually the night that is associated with the most number of pediatric deaths for kids that are out walking around, and we see 2 times the number of pediatric deaths and injuries related to kids that are out walking around, so pedestrian-related injuries. Um, some of the things that parents can do in order to try to ensure the safety of their children, there are a couple of different things. So first and foremost is to try to ensure that your child is able to see properly and also is seen properly by drivers. So we always advocate for kids to cross at crosswalks, use basic pedestrian safety tips. Don't dart out between cars, try not to zigzag down the street. Lots of kids are wearing costumes and going down the street, when they go trick-or-treating door to door, go one side of the street, go to the crosswalk, cross across, and then come back down the other side of the street. When choosing costumes, make sure the costumes fit properly. Make sure the kids aren't going to fall over if they're wearing their costumes, that they can maneuver easily. Try to wear costumes that allow you to have face paint instead of masks, because we know that masks can actually obscure a child's vision. And if they're going to be out in the dusk, in the dark, which we don't advocate, but we know that it's going to happen. So, if kids are going to be out, try to make sure they're either wearing bright colors, that they stay in well-lit areas. They can carry glow sticks or flashlights or put on reflective tape or markers onto either their costumes or onto bags, just so that cars can see them if they're coming, down the road. You want to make sure, like I said, that kids are seen and are able to see properly as well. Additionally, my last little bit of advice is just to make sure that any child under the age of 12 is accompanied by an adult. This is really important because we know that younger kids actually don't have the ability to be able to tell perception of speed of cars coming, and so therefore they may not be able to accurately be able to tell if they have time to cross the street safely or not. So kids under 12 should always be accompanied by an adult.
Great. Thank you so much. That's actually something I never thought about, when we are talking about Halloween safety. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, that's something that people are oftentimes, parents are out and about with their kids too, but maybe, they're running around, you're not keeping as close an eye. It kind of reminds me of, water safety, where you take your eyes
Absolutely.
off of them for a second,
Yeah.
and, that's
That's all it takes is a split second. So absolutely, try to stay focused and not be distracted. Cell phones and text messaging and people trying to meet up and what have you, absolutely, you can't take your eyes off your kid for even a second.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to share with us? I know we are, starting to get into the, winter here in Florida, right? Are there any other kind of, back to school health related tips, anything for our parents out there?
Well, I'm a big advocate of water safety, so I would say make sure your kids know how to swim, especially here in Florida. People feel like, oh, it's the winter, they're not going to be going in the water, what have you, and that's not true. We know that water safety is still a big, important area for all kids for drowning prevention. Try to keep your kids as safe and healthy and well as possible. I would say make sure that they are getting exercise, that they're eating properly, that they're having well balanced diets as well. But that they are getting an opportunity to go outside. Take advantage of the fact that you actually can go outside down in South Florida in the wintertime. So I'm from New York originally. You can't do that up there. So,
Definitely. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here today, and hopefully, working with you some more in the future. Really
perfect.
appreciate
Well,
your time.
thanks for having me, and I hope everybody has a safe and a happy Halloween, and stay alive, most
Thank
importantly.
you. Thank
All right. Have a great
you.
day. Thanks.
You
Bye.
too.